Live from Camp Arroyo Grande in beautiful Central Coast, California, I'm Joe Terosian, and this is RamView. Happy to be here. It's been a long week. You see the camp behind me. I know everyone's thinking, where have I been? Well, this is where I've been. I could even hold it out here for you guys to see even more. Look at that beautiful camp we're at. All this stuff. Have not been able to get on. Do not understand why some of my stuff's not working, but I think I'm coming through loud and clear. Am I coming through loud and clear over there? Looks like I'm coming through loud and clear. So I'm sitting in a doorway because I wanted you to see the campground. We have about 85 people here at camp, a lot of kids, a lot of stuff going on. But we've been following football and wasn't too surprised what happened up in Seattle last night. But I do believe Buffalo got ripped off, and that was a great game. But all those things are not worth it to get worked up about, because the Rams are playing the Bears today, and things haven't gone well in Soldier Field for the Rams historically. But I do believe the stuff about the weather is being overblown. We talked about it last week, and other people in the KBM are bringing it up now. Stafford, NFC North. Devontae Adams, NFC North. Puka Nacua, Washington, BYU. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, Notre Dame, Michigan, respectively. These players have played in cold weather. Michael Negretti, thank you so much for clicking on. I prefer the Ram Cave, but I did tell you guys I would not be broadcasting from the Ram Cave. So how does this game look? Well, I think the Rams do have an advantage. The left tackle is out for the Bears. Benedette, the guy from Canada, is starting, and we know how Canada works these days. So we really should be able to take advantage there with Jared Verse. I do like the Rams' chances in this game. As the week has gone on, I've come to feel more and more confident. I felt at the end of the year the Bears were running out of steam. The Packers gave them a lot of breaks, and I don't think the Rams are going to give them those breaks. I think this team's going to be cold. This team's going to be disciplined. Rams have not played necessarily in wind chill factor of 2, but the Rams have been running 13 personnel most of the year. And with Terrence Ferguson there, not only do you have a receiver in Higbee, Colby Parkinson has stepped up. Not dissing Davis Allen. He's a good blocker. But now you got Terrence Ferguson back, and there's a lot you can run out of that 13 personnel. You can put Puka and Adams in and out. And I think Adams is getting close to a Super Bowl, and that's what Adams wants. The reason Adams is in LA is because he wants a Super Bowl. A lot of receivers, a lot of receiving yardage. They've got their ticket punched if they're in the Super Bowl. If not, it's a glut. And look how long Torrey Holt has waited. He's got his Super Bowl. In fact, he's got 2 Super Bowl appearances. And right now I got a friend coming in. Slip in by me, pal. Say hi to everybody. Hi. No, you got to say it louder, Chief. Say it louder.
Hi.
This guy closed out his Little League season by striking somebody out right on the hill, man, right? Threw a fastball right by him. All right, now get out of here. Okay, good. There we go. I should ask somebody to bring me a juice box. Anyway, the Rams have that advantage on offense. And with Terrence Ferguson there, that should be good. But Devontae Adams really needs this. He's got all the catches. He got all the yardage he's going to need. He needs that Super Bowl appearance. He needs it desperately. And otherwise, he's going to get lost in transition because the passing game numbers have changed. It used to be 1,000 catches, you think would put you in. 500 catches would put you in. And no, this is career stuff for Devontae Adams. So I think we're going to see a great game out of him. Willie Bolin, LA Rams will dominate and win. Horns up. Okay. Michael Negretti, the weather doesn't concern me. What concerns me is McVay calling and doing dumb plays. Actually, I think the whole thing is about momentum, right? They actually just feed off of momentum. And there he goes. All right. Alan, say hi to everybody again. Hi. All right. There we go. They feed off momentum. Chicago's going to feed off momentum. The important thing there is not to give them any momentum. That means if you got to take a field goal, unless it's the blizzard's crazy. Oh, by the way, I read something this week that Harrison Mevis grew up, I think, in Indiana. So he's used to kicking in cold weather as well. All right. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I'm so glad to provide a platform. Let Peo Time know I'm here so I can be the intro to his show again. And we'll go from there. Stafford we trust Stafford. Stafford's playing for his legacy too. We don't know if he's going to get another shot here. You know, he has to take every shot he can get. We don't care about the MVP. But again, I think this offense against that horrible Bears defense, and it is a horrible Bears defense, will do well. We won on the road in Carolina, which has a better defense than the Bears, and we won with Justin Dedick at right guard. Kevin Dotson is back, and I would plow right behind him in McClendon and just plow. The best front seven guy the Bears have is Montez Sweat, good pass rusher, weak on the edge, so the Rams have an opportunity there. Willie Bowen, LA Rams offense should focus more on the red zone and TDs. Run up the score when you have a lead. Run up the score. Now, here's two things right here that you have. Two things that you have right here. Yes, run up the score, but also the whole trash talking that Ben Johnson's been doing has been upsetting, you know, the LaFleur family, and McVay's tight with the LaFleur family. So run up the score. They're adults making millions of dollars. They can handle it. That's good sportsmanship. Run up the score. Michael Negretti, where's Steeler fan Rob? Well, Steeler fan Rob is waiting in the wings. What he's doing is he's waiting in the wings because what did his team do? They got a winning record and they lost in the first round of the playoffs, right? That's as consistent as anything you can count on, right? That's as consistent as a politician line. It's always going to happen. And so Steeler fan Rob is waiting to slither in here if something bad happens to the Rams. Trust me, he will. I've held back coming hard after him with the Steelers losing, but I am going to come hard with him if he comes hard after us. TC, glad we have Dotson back for the run game. Absolutely. I knew what you meant there, TC. It is a good deal. It's a really good deal that he's back. McClendon's played well. Coleman Shelton could have some motivation here. Remember, they put Coleman Shelton in the street. Coleman Shelton didn't play well his 1 year in Chicago, but he might have some motivation to do well as well. I think Avila, we're starting to look at him. He's going into his contract year next year, his fourth year. So he needs to put on a performance that says, hey, man, don't focus on my position in the draft. Focus on center. And then Alaric Jackson, Iowa guy, played in this weather. Iowa guy. Trust the Big Ten, right? You trust the Big Ten with offensive linemen. Willie Bowen, I want to see Xavier Smith get his first reception TD. You've been hoping that for the whole season, man. You know what I want to see with Xavier Smith? I don't want to see any lining up in the neutral zone on offense. I just want to see him handling punts. I just want to see him being very careful. His time will come, right? His time will come. And obviously the Rams have thrown to him in key situations. They've thrown to Kanata Mumfield in key situations. So the Rams have trust in these receivers. Jordan Whittington was a full participant this week. I don't know if he's going to play, but his knee does not seem to be precluding him from being on the field. I didn't get a list of inactives. So we are at the 8-minute mark. I'm happy to push this to 15 minutes because you can see there's stuff going on behind me. We got here on Friday night. Actually, I've been up here since Wednesday evening. We're in Arroyo Grande. If you know where Pismo Beach is, that's where we're at. And we are not restreaming today because I'm on my laptop. So it is a no frills, old school broadcast this morning. All right. Willie Bowen, is Tutu Atwell playing in the game? I think he's going to be dressed. And, you know, one of my friends from Mid-Valley Sports, we're always thinking there's going to be a moment where Tutu Atwell makes a play, and then we're not going to care about the 10 rocks they paid him for, 4 receptions this year or 5 receptions. And he's the one that's got burner speed. So he's the one that people are going to forget about. So there is potential there. All right. Did you see the Buffalo game, right? Neither team played particularly well. I felt that was a catch that Brandon Cooks made. And now Denver, right? Denver has lost Bo Nix for the rest of the playoffs with a fracture in his ankle. So yeah, I think they're going to probably go with Jarrett Stidham, and that's not going to bode well. That's not going to bode well if how do we say it? If they play either New England or Texas or the Texans. New England, Brable will play on that, and Stidham's not going to be Bo Nix in mobility and getting around. Does someone else need to get out? You need to pass me? Right, go right past me. But when you pass me, turn and say, hey, okay? And you better say go Rams. Right here, Shea Stewart, one of my cohorts here at The Outsiders. Jay, that's not enough, man. Say go Rams.
Go Rams.
Okay, get out. Go. Shea worked on the technology so we can watch the games late at night. All right, Tribe. Bang, bang, 32 years in the toilet game. Okay. Richard Ramos, let's go Rams. So did you enjoy the 49ers getting smashed yesterday? I wanted them to win. I wanted the game to be in SoFi. So the redemption tour goes to Seattle. Well, you got to win in Chicago. Then it can go to Seattle, and then it can go to Levi, and we can plant the flag there in San Francisco. So that's good news there. I think we got it. Yeah, let's keep pressing on. 4 more minutes because everything's starting to pick up again. I really do appreciate you guys tolerating me. Let me do this. I never broadcast on a Sunday. Usually right now I'm in a pulpit, but because I'm at camp, things are different. We're going to be here till 10 a.m. And if you're of the praying kind, pray for us just because as camp winds down, those are generally the times when most stuff goes on. I like New England over the Texans. I just do. I don't trust C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud, who I liked, C.J. Stroud looked awful last week against an okay Steeler defense. And Mike Vrabel dials up a lot. And I don't really want to play Mike Vrabel in the postseason. Vrabel, I don't know. There's something about Vrabel that makes me uncomfortable as a Rams fan. So I'd be hoping to get Denver. But we'll see how that, again, plays out. I like the Rams today. I like the Rams in a big way. I really do. I like the Rams like 31-14. I think somewhere along the way, the Bears have lived on the edge for so long that now it's going to come back and buy stuff here. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm going to be called. I got to go help with lunch. So, all right, guys, I better let you go. It says my connection is unstable. We're working hard here, Chief. We're working real hard here. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. And thank you for clicking on. Hit like, hit share. What color jerseys are the Rams wearing? The Rams are going to wear what they wore in Carolina last week. So I like the Rams 31-14. We're gonna be maybe not broadcasting tonight because I'm not watching the game live. I'm going to watch it on delay because of my responsibilities back here. And yeah, I'm glad you got to see a little bit of where I work, right? We got stuff going on everywhere up there. There we go. All right. You guys saw it all. Okay, guys. God bless. Take care. And we will see you soon.